And welcome back. Well, a lot of people decide not to do fillers or injectables because they think that they're going to look overdone or just not natural. But think about all the people you see with lips that are overfilled. Like, that's what we don't want. So today, facial treatments that can enhance your appearance, not change it, and tips to find the right person to do those procedures. Dr. Deborah Mangione is with she's the medical director and owner of the Wisconsin Vein Center and MediSpa. She is a big fan of those subtle treatments that help you look more refreshed and not overdone, right, doctor?
That's exactly right, Tim.
Yeah.
And it's a holistic approach. And so, skin treatments are very important too. And it wasn't something I was really going to talk about because I want to talk about how fillers and Botox can actually still look natural when you use them, as long as they're not overdone. But the other key is to really get the skin looking beautiful and youthful. Because, if you've seen any 80-year-old woman who's had a facelift without having skin treatments, it kind of looks absurd. And yet there are some who look absolutely gorgeous because their skin is in good condition. And so that's really important for people to remember. We have a lot of people who just come in for Botox and they love it. And they just want to run in and out. And it's like, but we can do so much more to make you look better.
Right.
So please think about it. It really is important that you get your skin looking good too.
That tone and that texture and everything.
Right.
And obviously, I've seen you over the course of 16 years, and I feel like you wear less makeup and your skin looks better now than 16 years ago.
That may be very true, and obviously it always takes ongoing treatments.
Yeah.
But when we talk about the fillers, which I want to, because it's really a big thing even on social media right now, natural, people getting their fillers dissolved in Hollywood and all that. It's important to know that we've always had the philosophy that a natural look is what we want to achieve. We want to enhance your appearance. We don't want to change it. We don't want you to look like you've got apples in your cheeks and a cutoff under the cheek, or that you have lips that go into the room before you do. And
we've all seen that overdone.
We do. It's overdone.
And that's what freaks people out.
That's exactly right. But there are ways to use fillers and to use neuromodulators just to enhance your look. So your lines aren't as deep. And so that, you might get rid of crow's feet and things like that.
This is a great example. And I love that you have a guy too, because a lot of times, we forget that the men get rid of their wrinkles as well.
That's right. And it takes a little bit more skill to do a guy, because they do need a little bit more to achieve the same result. But at the same time, like with his crow's feet there, they're much softer.
Yeah.
And they're not gone completely. He still, when he smiles, has some lines.
Oh, look at that.
That's a beautiful forehead example there. But in addition, we can do that kind of thing. You can still move your forehead, you can still raise your eyebrows, you can still look expressive without being frozen. And here's somebody who just, enhancing her cheeks.
Beautiful.
Restoring some volume.
Just some lift.
Just giving a little bit of a lift, and it really does make somebody look much more youthful.
So what has she had then? A little filler?
A little filler in her cheeks.
Okay.
And it actually improves that little nasolabial line here. It was in the folds themselves.
Oh, wow.
But you can really do a lot without changing somebody's appearance, just making them look more rested and younger. Here's jawline and all being treated here. And so just a few little tweaks can really soften things and make people, as I said, enhance their beauty and not change their appearance.
That's beautiful. And they're so subtle.
And that's like under the eyes.
Yeah.
We can do some things there just to make that look a little less impressive.
Oh, wow.
And really help the whole appearance of your profile or face on, so that people can feel just a little bit more comfortable, but still feel like they look like themselves, only a little bit better. Yeah.
What I like about these too, Deb, is that when people would see this, they're not going to identify what you've done.
Right.
You're not walking in there saying like, oh, you got that done, because it's so subtle and just a slight enhancement, making you look refreshed or younger or just a little more youthful, that it's like, I know that there's something different, but I can't pinpoint it.
Right. I think you just look a little better.
Yes.
And I think that's very true. And that's what we want to try to achieve for people, so that they don't have to feel that they're overdone. Or they don't look like themselves, or they look in the mirror and say, I don't like it.
Right.
We want to work with you. And so our expert injectors, all of them have been injecting for a minimum of 8 years, many of them for 20 years.
Right.
And so
that time matters.
It does. Their experience matters. And it matters that you talk to the injector. And you explain what you want to achieve, what you want to see in your look, so that we can work with you and get what you want and just enhance your lovely appearance.
So the thing that I love that you do is you'll do a free consultation and there's no obligation to it. So if you don't know, because there are a lot of neuromodulators outside of Botox itself.
Right.
So there's so many different ways you can educate yourself on what the options are and how light and subtle you can go.
That's right. And it's not that Botox would make you look more frozen if you don't want to.
Right.
We can still use that in moderation just to achieve what you want to do.
Yep.
But you have to express that to somebody. We can't just assume you come in and you're going to get frozen. You know, we want to hear what you'd like as your look. And if you want to be frozen, we can do that.
Yeah, because some people do.
They do.
I've got a really good friend. She's like, I don't want to move.
That's
I don't want any of this to move. And I'm like, okay.
But you know, there have been some videos that we've seen online many years ago even of Kim Kardashian crying.
Yes.
And her upper face didn't move at all. It looked so abnormal.
Yeah.
And so that's the kind of thing that plastic surgeons and people have looked at and said, you know, that's not natural looking.
No.
And so we do want to offer a little bit more natural look.
Yeah, you want your kids to know when you're mad. You just don't want to look mad when you're not mad.
That's exactly right. Yes.
Good to have you here, Doctor.
Thank you so much.
I love that you do this. The Wisconsin Vein Center and MediSpa offers free, no obligation aesthetic consultations. They commit to offering their best treatment options to fit your needs, and their beautiful facility is located in Pewaukee. So set up your consultation to find out what's right for you for that subtle enhancement. It's 262-746-9088. Or for more information, you can go online to wimedispa.com.